Have yourself a live at the Roxy little Christmas. Let your who knows the fucking words. What a weird one, friends. What a weird one. Merry Christmas. Although, my guess is that if you are watching this live on Friday, December 24th at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, it in fact might not be the merriest of Christmases. It might be, dare I say, an unmarried Christmas. Unmarried and unmarry. And that's okay. I know usually when I come on, I try to stream on most holidays. You guys know I was live throughout Hanukkah. I go live every Thanksgiving. And typically, when I am live with you guys on the holidays, I'm here telling you if you're alone today, it's okay. But on Thanksgiving, I'll say that. And then every Thanksgiving, I've had the luxury of then going downstairs and being with my family. And it's kind of like when your friend who's in a beautiful marriage tells you it's okay that you're single. And you're like, what the fuck do you know? Well, I am here to say that I am alone on this Christmas Eve. And so when I say it's okay that you're alone this Christmas Eve, if you're alone this Christmas Eve, then I'm saying it from a place of me too. So I hope that you guys take a little solace in that. Not that we ever are rooting for anybody else to be miserable, but misery does tend to love company. And in a time in which I'm on my day 10 of COVID quarantine through the holidays, as many of you guys are quarantining as well, because you either have COVID or a loved one has COVID or somebody you saw has COVID, or you just couldn't get home for the holidays because it wasn't safe or wasn't in the budget after this incredibly shitty year. I feel you guys and I'm here, and it's okay to feel a little crappy tonight, but it's also okay to not. And so maybe we'll do a little bit of both. Maybe we'll do a little bit of both on this possibly not so merry Christmas. Now, I am a Jew. For those of you, let me say it loud for those in the back. I'm Jewish. Get shout to because my COVID lung capacity is gone, done. It's like tar is on my lungs. But so I don't typically celebrate Christmas, but because it is so Americanized in this country, we tend to get time off over the holidays. And so this is the time that I have off. I'm using quotation marks there. And my sister and I see each other for Christmas every year. So even though Christmas doesn't necessarily mean something to me, December 25th certainly does, and December 24th certainly does, because I'm always with my sister those dates. We go on a sister trip, and oftentimes I'm with my brother, sometimes my dad. And this year I'm not able to do so because I have COVID. And when we looked today, we wanted to change the trip because I'm out of quarantine tomorrow. We wanted to change it to the 26th. And we decided that it is not the responsible thing to go this year for multiple different reasons. Number one, I'm still not doing very well. And although I'm no longer contagious after today, I am sick and I have a hard time getting out of bed. I have a hard time walking up the stairs. This hit me really hard. And so it would be very challenging to get to the airport. Number two, we simply can't afford it right now. We looked at the tickets and the trip was going to be too expensive, and because we had to book it so last minute because of my COVID. So because that, and number three, because she hasn't gotten COVID yet, and for I don't know where you guys are in the country, but where I am, where she is, and where my family it seems to be all over this country, there is a huge surge going on, and she wants to try to be safe and doesn't want to get COVID. So for all those reasons, we decided we're not going to see each other this year, and that's really hard for me. I know that that's a woe is me story. I'm sure you guys have similar things where a lot of you guys are unable to be with your family. And for those of you guys who are able to be with your family this Christmas or this holiday season, Mazel Tov. I'm so fucking happy for you guys. Shout it from the rooftops. I'm not saying that in like a way that you're supposed to rub it in people's faces, but just feel that luckiness. And for those of you guys who don't have family or friends that are like family that you get to spend it with during this time, and you have estranged relationships and it's challenging, and this time of year is always challenging, and now on top of that, there's the COVID season. My dudes, I'm here and I feel for you guys. So welcome all of the misfits. This is the island of misfit toys tonight. And to everybody who feels the need to be on this stream tonight because either you couldn't be with people or choosing not to be with people or are with people but they're driving you up a fucking Christmas tree, then welcome. I'm glad that you guys are here. Thank you for coming and being with me. I'm going to also try to go live tomorrow. If I do go live tomorrow, which I'm planning on, I think I'm going to wear my reindeer onesie. It's the little things, right? Just trying to get excited about those little things. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, super chat in. Let me know what's going on with you guys on this Christmas Eve. I appreciate you guys for all being here. And thank you for sticking through my COVID voice. Because it is Christmas, I do want to give some shout outs to everybody watching live. Let's see how my it's a good broadcaster tool. Broadcasting 101, they always teach you just clear your throat as often as possible, as close to the mic as you can. People love that when they're listening to you. What they really want to hear is 12 years in. She's 12 years in. Shout out to Glenn Caesar, Helsing7747, Manny Gonzalez, Steve Cauldron, John Perillo, Mohammed Belsin, Andrew W., Joseph Boros, Haskell 420, Ryan Payne, to John Bainbridge, Eric Frederic, Glenn Caesar, Crisscross and Jump. I'm sorry I read your message about your heartbreak this Christmas. It is the fucking pits. I say this all the time, but I would rather be hit by a fucking car and have physical pain from that than deal with the pain of heartache. I don't think there's any kind of ache worse than heartache. It's just the fucking worst. To Fluffy Topher's Place 87, Janine Bryce, my amazing queen, I love you. Della Common, not Rick Amores, to John Get Bent, and to Juan Mendez, to all of the people, B. Lee, Jake Yacovetta, my amazing mods, Jonathan Donsel, Scott Welsh, Allison Salamone, to the French Taunter, and to keep scrolling, Brittany Parker, Do It for Cash, to all of the people, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. And let's enjoy what we can of our unmarried Christmas Eve together. To Raindrop for sending all those hearts. So much love to all of you guys. If you are in the giving spirit on this Christmas Eve, like I said, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. If you are not and you're here for the friendship, I feel you guys. Friendship away. Let's jump into the Streamlabs and see what it is that's going on in there with the rock stars and the world friends and all the people tonight. And then I could give you guys some updates on my end on this 24th of December. Let's see. We started the day off with the Zen One himself, who said, First, he said last night yes to the Christmas Eve and Christmas shows. So you're welcome, Glenn. Then he said, hello. Hope you continue feeling and doing better each day, Roxy. Thank you. This morning was awful. So fucking bad. I could not stand until 2 p.m. And then finally, when I did, I am doing okay. COVID just seemed to hit me really hard despite my 3 vaxes. And sometimes that happens. It's pretty rare, but it happens. And it happened to me. And thank gosh it happened to me and not to somebody else that I love. So I'm feeling okay about it. Glenn also says, peace, bunnies, good stuff to you, Dad, Jet, Sky, Grammy, Papo, and your family. Something cool actually is that not Grammy on my mom's side, but my grandma on my dad's side, who I've always had a very easy connection with Grammy. My grandma and I have kind of gone through the ringer a little bit, but we're getting closer as I get older. And in the 12 years that I've lived here, I can't think of a time that we ever spoke. Really, like not that she reached out to me when I was here. And since I've had COVID, she's called me she's called me 3 times to check on me. And it was really cool, which I was really grateful for that she reached out. So that was nice. And yeah, it's nice to know we had a really, really rough relationship when I was younger. I think I've talked about her to you guys before. And when sometimes relationships can change, sometimes they can't. And you have to be open and willing to accepting things and putting your foot down when you have to. But with her, I feel like she's grown to understand me a little more. And the fact that she's called me 3 times to check on me with COVID, I can't believe I never would have thought we'd be able to have that relationship. So I'm pretty excited about that. Take the little victories where you can. Speaking of victories, Te amo. My bad Bruja's in here. Hi, D. D, I think, aren't you, what's the right term? Spinning tunes when you try to sound cool in your 30s. And it comes out like that. Aren't you spinning tunes tonight? Let us know. Oh gosh, for all the misfits who are in LA, that's a cool place to be with the tune spinner. Andrew Thomas says, Merry Christmas Eve to Sexy Santa with the most beautiful soul. Thanks, Andrew. I care about you. Hope that you get better. Was just finishing my A Christmas Carol marathon tonight. So fun. What a good marathon. I haven't watched any. Oh, it's tomorrow. That's cool. I haven't watched. Oh, then maybe I can actually come to. I haven't watched any Christmas movies this year. Not one. I would like to watch Love Actually. I usually watch Wizard of Oz every Christmas. My mom liked to watch Wizard of Oz during Christmas, so that kind of just became a thing that I do. So I know it's not a Christmas movie. I'm not cray-cray, but for me, it's a Christmas movie. So I want to do that. And then It's a Wonderful Life. That always gives me perspective on things too, especially in a time where I feel like I need that. Go back into the Streamlabs, y'all. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Thanks to Glenn, who's talking about the golden sparkles. I appreciate you. He also says, thank you, RJ and Rockstars, for reminding me to just be me so that I'm clear and in balance with CP symptoms low / my spirits high. High spirits, man. That's almost as good as being high. Speaking of which, not smoked pot in 10 days. That is so fucking hard. That is just like, ugh. I hate not smoking weed. It sucks. Weed has helped me so much in my life with my anxiety and my depression and my insomnia. And the worst thing is when you're already sick and then you can't do the thing that makes you feel better. And I'm not good on edibles. It's just fucking annoying. My brother just sent me a text that you guys, I told you he'd been sick, and he just texted and said, he sent a screenshot of a text with him and my dad, and he texted my dad and he said tested negative, and my dad wrote back, good, ... question mark. It's crazy how sometimes that generation can be bitchy without knowing they're bitchy via text. It's like, how about just good? Why good question mark? Makes no sense. Glenn also says, thanks you, Roxy and Rockstars, for being good people. You the fucking best. The best we could ask for. Keep being fire always and in always. Be an anomaly. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you, my dear. Christian Harsey with that big ass support this morning. Ooh. Well, I guess it wasn't morning for Christian. Christian, what's the time difference again? You're like 9 hours different or something. Hope you're feeling better. So glad that you found Steph and Dee and Jake and Brandy and, well, some of these people, and Kurt and Matt and Cena, skipping the people that I feel like have messed with my life, not helped it, and all the other rock stars and world friends I got. Love y'all. Hope everyone is. Oh, you said you're so glad you found us. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, I'm glad you found us too. Happy holidays, Christian. Appreciate you. And then he said, "Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot to put Paul, Hambone, John, aka Family, Andrew Thomas, Helen. I don't know who Helen is. Pink, French. Who's French? Della Common, and there's probably more, but the best has the best people. Also, the world needs more love, so everyone should tell someone, I love you, XOXO. Christian Harsey says, please don't read this one out loud. Okay, I will not read that one out loud. I will read it later, but heart is with you no matter what it says. Lloyd Nan says, love you, Roxy. You too, Lloyd, first super chatter ever. Team Stews. Glenn Caesar says, am I a misfit, Roxy? Can I hang on the island of misfit toys? As a super smart lady once said, why fit in when you were born and made to stand out? Roxy's the best. Yeah. I made that piece of art for my sister for her wall. I hate that she's alone for the holidays because I'm alone for the holidays. Fucking shitty. Hate that so many of you guys are alone for the holidays. Oh boy. Oh boy. But thanks for being here. So that we're not. So that we're together. Harry Chess says Encanto's amazing. I agree. I called one of my best friends from home and told her she should watch it. And I think she's watching it with her husband tonight. But I always get nervous when I recommend movies for people. You just really want them to like it. Also, I'm bringing the same thing that I got for our basic bitch episode, the pumpkin spice rooibos. Pretty good. I was going to have something caffeinated because I'm exhausted, but maybe being tired is good. And maybe I should actually just sleep instead of caffeinating myself. How can we take this time and make it good? I don't mean tonight's show. I just mean if you get COVID during the holiday season or the next 6 days, 7 days till the next year. My COVID brain is making things a little foggy, but I really want to. I told you guys I was working on a script a couple years ago, and I really want to dust off the cobwebs, read it, punch it up a little bit during this time. I hope I'm able to do that. I'm watching a lot of TV and catching up on a lot of movies. That's been really fun for me and is also like positive for my job because I got to know the space that we're in. Having a lot of World Girl meetings and working on what exactly it is that we want to do this year. So what about for you guys? What are you doing to make sure that you're spending this time in a way that is productive and not just falling into the thing that sometimes we fall into, which is like just getting really drunk and being fucked up for a few days, because that never helps you feel good starting the new year, or at least definitely doesn't help me feel good. I don't think it's ever helped anybody feel good in the moment, but not in the long run. Ash in the Streamlab says, happy Saturday Eve, Roxy. Hope you feel better. My best friend who's a doctor just tested positive. So she's not allowed in the hospital for the next couple weeks. She's a teledoc or whatever, now doing appointments over video chat. It's actually interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. It's cool that even when you have COVID, if you're feeling okay, you can work from home in a lot of different situations. Sucks that she got COVID. Sucks that so many people are unvaccinated and that doctors get sick from unvaccinated people. That's so fucking shitty. It's an assumption I'm making, but I think it's a fair one. John Get Ben says, glad to see you're getting better. Keep being you and keep spinning tunes. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, I'm a big tune spinner. AJ Lancaster and the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyShire. Thanks for going live tonight and get well soon. You got this, homie. I hope so, AJ Lancaster. I'm trying to have this, but it's fucking hard. It's fucking hard. Ash says, I think I forgot to say get well soon in the last one. Get well soon, Roxy. I hope you're feeling better and able to get back to living your life as normal. Love your face. Catch you on the flip side. Thanks. I have a story to tell you guys when I'm done getting through a couple of these Streamlabs, but I'm peeved at something and I got to air out my grievances with you guys because I'm not much of a Santa. I'm a little bit more of a Grinch. Glenn Caesar says, French is the French taunter. Oh, Roxy, I think I heard that you said he was in the live chat tonight. Oh, Ooh, French. Got it. Never heard the abbreviation. Jake Yakoveta in the Streamlabs says, you asked who French is the French taunter, aka Matt Marceau. I didn't know his actual name. He's usually in the Zooms with Zooms when he can make it. Oh, that's great. French taunter now putting a name to the name, a name to the pseudonym. It should be pseudonym, not pseudonym. So a couple other things that let's air out a grievance, and keep sending in your Streamlabs and your thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, streamlabs.com/OxyStryer. I'm annoyed with something. So I told you guys I'm not going away with my sister, and I'm really sad about it. Is what it is. A lot of people are in that situation where they're unable to celebrate with their loved ones this year, and that just is what it is. But I am also frustrated because one of my closest friends is getting married on Sunday, and I wasn't going to be able to go to her wedding because it's a last minute wedding, and I had already planned the trip with my sister, so I wasn't going to sorry with for the but I can't help it. I wasn't going to go to the wedding. I was going with my sister. But since I'm not going to with my sister anymore and my quarantine's up today, I am able to go to the wedding. So I texted her and I said, "Hey, no worries, but I just wanted to let you know, I know I told you that I couldn't make it to your wedding because it's like a very small 50 person wedding. Not that 50 is tiny, but all things considered with my friends who usually have 300 people weddings. So I said, I know that this is last minute, but I just want to let you know I'm officially not going with my sister because I got COVID. And first of all, just as a lesson to you guys, anytime somebody says that they have COVID, no matter what's going on in your life, always ask how they are. It's really shitty when you text somebody that you have COVID and they immediately go into business for themselves, even if it's their wedding or if they're nervous or if they saw you or whatever. Just always text somebody and say, I'm so sorry to hear you got COVID. How are you doing? It's a nice thing to do. And people forget human fucking courtesy during this time. But anyway, she's planning a wedding. So that is what it is. And I forgive her. But she said I said I had COVID, but I'm going to be fine by that time. So I'm pretty wiped, but I really want to come support you. If you want me there, if it's still okay, let me know if you want me to come. Today's my last day of quarantine. And she wrote back and she said, hey, you need to get a negative COVID test before. Yes, there's absolutely a seat for you. Would love for you to come. You need to get a negative COVID test before you come. So she didn't ask about how my COVID was. And as you guys know, I got hit pretty hard. So that was frustrating, but okay. She said, I need to get a negative COVID test before I come. And I wrote back and I was like, totally understand. Just so you know, that's not really how it works. People who have COVID can test positive for up to 3 months after they have COVID. So I might not test negative, but the doctor clears you after 10 days, says you're not contagious anymore. So what the CDC does and airlines is you can prove that you had COVID and when you got COVID, and that way you don't have to prove that you don't have COVID anymore because even if I test positive, I'm no longer contagious. And so I wrote that back to her and she said, no, I don't feel comfortable with that. Like you need a negative COVID test. And it's just frustrating. And she's a bride. And so I just wrote, KK, I'll let you know if I can get one. It's frustrating because people still don't have like an understanding of COVID and how it works. And I have a feeling this is going to happen to me a lot now where, oh my God, my fucking throat is still on fire 10 days later. It's so crazy. I have a feeling this is going to happen a lot now where I'm trying to do something and I need to present a negative COVID test, but I can't because it's still in my system, even though I'm not contagious. Just fucking frustrating. So now tomorrow I have to go get tested, even though I know that I'm no longer contagious, to try to prove this. And it's so hard for me to even get around right now. Just frustrating and not the biggest deal on the planet, especially when other people are dealing with huge fucking things, but just frustrating. Just curious, out of curiosity. Jeff Snyder, is this the first time you ever popped into one of my shows? Is this like our new Jewish tradition where on Christmas Eve, that'll be the only time that you ever stop by and say hi? I called you back the other day, by the way, and you did not call me back. So I think that's rude because you're not allowed to not call back somebody who has COVID. I understand you called me first, but then you have to pick up a COVID person's phone call. Those are the rules, according to the WHO, to World Health Organization, they say that if somebody with COVID calls you, you have to call them back. So it's kind of fucked up that you have not. I was I was hoping that you were calling with good news, like you're back in LA and want to spend Christmas together. Okay. Let's go back into the Streamlabs, see what it is that you guys are talking about. Thank you guys for being here and for teaching me who everybody is and letting me bitch about my annoying fucking negative test situation. Oh wow, Jeff Snyder in the Streamlabs. Merry Christmas is my favorite Jew. Can I go away with your sister? Hey, I would be so jealous. I would have so much FOMO. I already have FOMO within everything that anybody's doing, but that would like be the worst. It does suck because I have COVID right now and my brother is sick even though he doesn't have COVID. So my sister who is not sick, who doesn't have COVID, is by herself quarantined because there's just nobody for her to see right now. And that fucking sucks. John Lestrina in the Streamlab says, I hope everyone is setting out ice cold Coronas. Papa Dom can visit us tonight. I don't know. I don't want to burst your bubble, John Lestrina, but I don't know if Dom Toretto goes house to house and drinks all of the Coronas. I'm not sure, but family first always. Della Common in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, happy holidays, world friends, and happy to see you're getting better. Thanks, Della Common. I really am making progress, but in the mornings I sound like I've died. I can't make a fucking word. It's so frustrating. I was lucky today and got to be with the family as my nieces, nephews, and the rest of the family were able to do gifts this afternoon. That's so great, Keith. Very appreciative, appreciative even in this weird time to do so. Yeah, it is. It is just the strangest fucking time. Can I also pitch you guys something else, which is a fucked up thing to say? And usually I'm just happy for everybody in my life. But I have this one weird pet. I don't even want to call it pet peeve, but it's this thing that I've been thinking. And like, this is fucked up. Okay, it's fucked up. Because you guys know me to be happy for everybody and like all my friends and all their success. I'm always just like, go get them. Like my friends that book things. Fuck yeah. My friends who are getting married. Hell yeah. My friends who are having babies. Fuck yeah. Like promotions. Yes, do it. So I really am that person who's stoked for my friends. But, and this is a big but, can people stop sending me their holiday Christmas cards of them and their happy families just looking so fucking happy and living such a happy life and their beautiful wife or husband or wife and husband and kids and their beautiful white picket fence and home behind them and having it say something like another beautiful year, love the Smiths. And it's like, can happy happy people only send Christmas cards to other happy people? Like, can married people only send Christmas cards to married people? Because if I have to get one more fucking Christmas card of or holiday card of all of my happy friends who seemingly are not in a pandemic, like nobody else, none of my friends seem from back home seem to be in a panini but me. I'm the only fucking person in a panini. They're all like, it's crazy. They're all like buying these gorgeous houses and it's my friend and their husband and their kids and their dogs and they're like 2021 was so beautiful, happy holidays. And I'm like, what in what fucking world, in what fucking world? Like I love that people love me enough to send me their holiday cards, but just stop fucking sending me your holiday cards. Wait until I'm happy. Wait until I have met the love of my life or I'm on a fucking hit TV show and I'm just super happy with myself or the world girls blow up. Like, wait till I'm good and then send me your holiday cards. But as you guys, anybody who's close to me knows that if this is the ledge, I'm on it. I'm standing right there. Just stop fucking sending me these. Just like, I love how happy you guys are. But looking at all my happy people on my fridge, I'm just like, because what am I going to do with their cards? Not put them on the fridge? I put them on the fucking fridge. I put them on the fucking fridge. So, anyway, nobody else. Just me being a shitty person. Okay. Hitman Hudson in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stratus is assuming the Schmodown gets to the point where we have a movie trivia Schmodown Hall of Fame. Who are the no-brainer first ballot Hall of Famers as of today? Oh, Hitman Hudson, you know with my COVID brain that I'm gonna fuck this up somehow. Um okay. Well, I think that it depends on how you're putting them in. If you're putting them in teams and whatnot, um, Patriots, Odd Couple, Shazam. If you're putting in individuals, of course, Roca, Dan Murrell, um, Rachel Cushing, IG, Kalinowski, Smets, Star Wars, Damon. I think he's the only person who gets to go in the Hall of Fame for Star Wars right now. Um, yeah, those are some of them. Don't let me fuck this up, but like it depends on how many too. I think that in order to get into the Hall of Fame in the first round, it probably needs to be all people who have a belt. If it's just like the people that are the greatest and like really, really, truly the greatest in their thing, um, and like in terms of like all around players, 100% Janine, um, probably Bateman, Mara. Anybody who's been playing for longer than 3 years maybe should be eligible. Nobody less than that. I'm definitely missing some major people. I'm trying to go through by Bibbs. Absolutely Bibbs. Oh, absolutely Bibbs. Sorry, I fucked that up. Definitely Bibbs. Yeah, those would be some. Clark Wolf. That's a great one too. Oh yeah, and Shire Wolves as a team for sure. Yeah. So hopefully I didn't just fuck anything up. I'm sure I did. I'm definitely sure I did. But and then there should be awards for costumes and managers and all of that. All of that. All right, going back to the Streamlabs. Let me know your questions, comments, concerns. Merry Christmas Eve, or as I'm saying, Merry Unmerry Christmas to all of you. In the Streamlabs, Glenn says, random question, Roxy, but not really. Okay. Any idea what time this year's Christmas show is going to be live? If not, then no worries. I'm just curious. Anyway, happy holidays to you all. And no to the family and family pet Christmas cards. I know. So, Glenn, I don't know. I would like to do it in the morning, but I physically have not been able to get out of bed before 1 or 2 with what's going on with my COVID. So I can't, I don't know. I'm not planning on doing it at night though. So maybe sometime in the afternoon. I'll let you guys know on Patreon and Twitter. Ryan Payne says, there's a saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. I feel like that's Drake. You let me know. Even though you said you'll be alone on Christmas, just know you won't be alone. We'll be here for you, Grandmaster Roxy. Much love, Ryan. Della Common says, also wait for that wonderful time of year where their kids go back to school and you see the exact same picture of them with a chalkboard going, Billy and Molly's first day. Who gives a fuck? See, that I don't mind as much because, like, I don't feel like I'm in a place in life where I'm supposed to have kids yet, but I do feel like I'm in a place in life where I'm supposed to be with the love of my life. So it's just like that's fucking annoying. Or at least happy. Maybe. Christian Hardesty in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy. A little late to the party, but glad you're starting to feel a little better. Sorry for venting earlier in the labs. No worries. Had some drinks at the embassy. I had a feeling, Christian. Then watched an emotional movie. What'd you watch? Hope the holidays blues isn't getting too many rock stars and world friends. No, I think on a scale of red to purple, which is the rainbow, Roy G. Biv, I guess violet, blue being almost as blue as you could be, violet being bluer. I think that I'm probably about a yellow, which seems like it's happy, but red in this weird ass analogy would be the happiest. Maybe I'm a green, like not too, the thing is, Nobody died this week that I love. So I can't be that close to blue. It's just fucking sad and annoying that I don't get to be with my family and that I have to be alone and that I feel like shit and have fucking COVID. That's just fucking annoying. So that. What's Jeff saying? You're a first ballot Hall of Famer. I love you, Jeff. Even though you didn't call me back. I appreciate you anyway. All right. I think we're getting out of here relatively soon. So send in any last minute question, comments, concerns. Happy to see all you guys popping in. K Black. I'm a solid yellow. I feel that. I'm a solid yellow. Like I'm nowhere close to red, but like yellow ain't bad. As far as things are concerned, to have COVID on December 24th, yellow ain't bad. What's up to Alan Payne and Laren McMullen? Appreciate you. I called him after midnight. Yeah, Jeff's awake. Jeff's like me. He's a night owl. That can't be his fucking excuse. That's what he said. Come on, a new guy. Psh, I know Jeff's schedule. Am I going to have to start wearing a bra again after this week? This is like been a week of disgustingness from me. Where like I'm wearing a bandeau right now. That kind of counts. It's just like a piece of fabric, but like the whole wire and things, they really fucked us girls up with the wire. The wire thing is just, it's a no, but we got to do it. You don't have to, but I do. Otherwise, it's uncomfortable. It's TMI, rocks. It's TMI. All right, any last minute things getting out of here in the next couple minutes. So Streamlabs them in. Thank you guys for spending your Christmas Eve with me. What are you guys doing for the rest of the night? Let me know. Hitman Hudson says, by the way, have you seen Don't Look Up? That movie was earth-shatteringly good. Wow, I had heard it wasn't that good. So I'm surprised to hear you say that. Maybe it is. And then maybe it's worth my time. I had heard not great things. So let me know who else watched it. What are you guys doing tonight? Who's watching a Christmas movie? Brandy, why are you doing a lot of crying? Do we need to eat somebody? Anthony's getting drunk in Vegas. Hey, not too shabby, my dear. Have fun. Have fun. Be as safe as you can, but have fun. Damn it, my roommate's brought a ton of cookies home from his family. Ken, that's the worst. Shout out to Billy. Shout out to all of you guys. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your friends. Good tidings to Christmas and a Happy New Year. I am not sure if those are the words. Actually, I think that they're not. Oh, Brandy, you're mad at Jake? Who you were tweeting about was Jake? I thought it was definitely Hambone. Jake and Brandy, are you guys fighting? No. Bro and sis, figure it the fuck out. Come on. Y'all got it. Billy says Red Hot Chili Peppers. What about them? Coming in July, and I'm coming. I'm going to see them hell or high water. Aaron's spending Christmas alone with his dog. I feel like I've become the Grinch. That's okay. Maybe next year you won't be the Grinch, but this year embrace your Grinchiness. Embrace your inner Grinch. Okay, let me try another one. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a fool. You're the tightest one I never knew, Mr. Grinch. You're a really bad pool. That one can't be. That one can't be right either. This Jew girl does not know. She does not know. ATH Media, did you watch the rest of the Matrices yet? Matrices. Happy New Year. I have not, because I was supposed to go see it on Monday, but I was in quarantine. So instead, I was supposed to see the new one. So I was going to binge watch 2 and 3, but now I don't have to do that because I have time. So I'll probably watch them in the next couple weeks. Should I do watch alongs? Oh no, Brandy and Jake are really fighting. I definitely fucked that up, and I got so upset that Jake and Brandy were fighting. They literally shut down the stream. Jake says not the time or place. And I agree. So I'm not going to spend much longer addressing this, but I will say that I mean, you guys, it's no secret to anybody that you guys are my ride or dies, and I think that both of you have a tendency to be pretty stubborn, as do I. And very, very likely, neither one of you is 100% in the right, even if you think that you are. And so maybe take 24 hours or whatever to think about it. But at the end of the day, like, I know that you guys legitimately have a lot of love for each other. And not to chime in on your friendship. And if y'all don't want to be friends anymore, that's fine. But I'm guessing that it's going to be okay, and maybe it'll be a Christmas miracle that y'all get back along or whatever. But I think that come at the situation with love. And Brandy, who says I'm done. Brandy, you've told me things before that are just not the case, and I felt that way too. We're from Boston, so our initial reaction to things is "fuck this," which I felt so many times in my life. Fuck this, fuck this. I'm not laughing at your pain because I'm sure whatever it is very real, but I think that I have hope. I have plenty of hope, Christmas hope, and that's from a Jew. This Jew has Christmas hope. Not for all things in life, like getting fucking Christmas cards, but some things. Let's see. Let's go back into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. All right. Leonard Kim says, "Hey, Dimple Tits. I'm glad to see you doing better and up and at 'em. Thank you. What have been some shows and movies that you've been binging?" Okay. I just binged Yellowstone. So good. I just binged Emily in Paris. Fucking fun. I'm binging Sex Lives of College Girls right now. I'm on episode 4. It's been really good. I just finished Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think it's the best show of our lifetime. 15 seasons in, and it still makes me cry. I'm laughing so hard. That show is everything to me. I can't believe there's only 8 episodes. The final 2 episodes of the season were, if you like poop and fart jokes, this show is the best show ever. It's the greatest. It's the greatest. So those are a few that I'm binging right now. Thanks for asking. I'm digging the festive look. The hat is cute. By the way, are we in a toasted panini or regular panini? Toasted. This panini's got to be toasted. It's got to be toasted. Glenn Caesar said, "Roxy, for a second, I thought you said you were going to say sending bits, bots, thoughts, and twats, but nope. I missed that, by the way." Roxy signing. Yeah, those are the words, by the way. Singing. Oh, Roxy's singing. Which ones? Those were the words. I made them up, but therefore they are. If they are, then they are. Oh my God, Jake and Brandy, you guys are fucking annoying. I'm putting you both in a fucking timeout. I can't. It's like the 2 worst people to be fighting on the planet. "Oh, I'm done." "Fine, you're done, then I'm done." I'm sorry. I just love you guys both a lot. So it's like all I can do is laugh at it. "No, you're done. I'm going to be more done than you are done. All right. Anyway, y'all will be okay. but I feel like the mom who for 5 minutes. No, you're both in timeout for 5 minutes till you think about it. You think about it. I can tell right now. They're both seething at me. Like, how dare you put me in timeout? I love you guys so much. I love you so much. You guys know I love both of you. You're the only 2 people I communicate with outside of the show. I have so much love for you guys. Yeah. All right. I'm Della Common. I'm the dunnest. No, I'm the dumbest, Della Common. I'm the Della dumbest. No, dumbest. Yeah, naughty list for sure. Roxy, tell me how awful Emily in Paris is. Melissa Byrne. I think that Emily is like one of the worst people on TV because there's nothing worse than a person who thinks they're a good person who's an actual piece of shit. Like, you cannot hook up with your friend's boyfriend when you are in your 30s. Come the fuck on. I'm so fucking annoyed with her. It's a story for a different time, but I'm just really fucking I'm really fucking annoyed with her. I just am. Going back to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider. Fluffy says, just happy Fluffy present for you. Oh, Fluffy with that big support. Thanks, dear. Appreciate you. Scott Welsh says, just sending some love. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Scott Welsh. And a happy new year. Good tidings to you and your friends. Good tidings to Christmas. And something like that. Oh boy. I'm the done one. She's a horrible friend, Melissa Byrne. I agree. Emily is like just awful. Awful. And I love Camille. Love her. And I love Alfie. He's so fucking hot. So fucking hot. New guy says she's mid-20s, I think. Oh, I don't know. The actress is in her 30s. She might be in her 20s, though. She's an American in Paris, so totally. All right, much love to all of you guys, my friends, even to you guys who are pissed at each other. It's Christmas, it's the holidays. Remember, and really listen to this without being pissed. People out there are dying. People out there are lying and stealing and conniving and dying. And they're really bad, horrible people out there. And if you're here and you're a rock star, very likely you're not one of them. So love each other, even when it's hard, even when you have to apologize, even when you have to grin and bear it. I know we could get through. Going into the super chat. Let's see what's up with y'all before I get out of here. Those of us who have COVID are more doneer than those and have more levels of donest than anyone else who's done. Now I'm done. I know. That's the thing. Like, to anybody who's bitching about anything right now, if somebody that you love is dead, then you get the top spot. But then after that, like, I have fucking COVID. I've had like a fucking above 100-degree fever all week. I'm fucking tapped. I'm like fucking leveled. I'm alone on Christmas by myself, 3,000 miles away from my family. Like, I'm pretty done. Ben Rayner says, hi, Roxy. Just saying happy holidays. Also, Curb last week was glorious, and that one guest star who played different characters, genius. So good. So fucking good. So good. Agreed. Billy Sarzanek says, next baseball stadium I want to go to next year's Fenway Park. What are some fun stuff to do in Boston? Ooh, you got to go. Fenway Park's the shit. Get a Fenway Frank. And by Fenway Park used to be my favorite bar, and it closed during quarantine. I'm so sad. It was called Eastern Standard. It was amazing. It was this like red leather sick bar in Fenway. The Sitco sign is right there, which is cool to see. You're going to want to at least window shop on Newbury Street. Go to the North End for Italian food and pastries. Southeast super fun and young. I don't know your age, but like to go out at night if you're in your early 20s. Back Bay, a little more sophisticated. I like a lot of the different Mike's Pastries and North End, Emac and Bolio's, JP Licks, ice cream, so good back east. Yeah, those are some things. Gotta go during the summertime. It's too fucking cold right now. It's just too fucking cold. Dun 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 dun. You're right, I'm not alone. Luckily, I have you guys. Yeah, I still watch The Walking Dead. I love it. Fucking love that show. Love that show. All right, my friends. So much love. Another couple things in the Streamlabs. Yeah. Glenn Caesar says, Roxy, you're singing We Wish You a Merry Christmas earlier was correct, but the Grinch was not. The French Taunter, hi French, says, cheers, Roxy. Hope you had a good Festivus for the rest of us. Mine included a fire on the 4th floor of work that meant I had to hang outside for almost 2 hours in 30-degree weather. Oh my God, French Taunter. That fucking sucks. Cheers to all the rock stars and world friends. Thank you all for being here. So much love to you. Oh boy. Oh boy, that sucks. Sorry. Hope you don't catch a cold because of that. Man, yeah, people got the panini, man. Panini hitting us hard. Panini hitting us. I can't believe I did a 50-minute show. I must really love you guys because I do net to feel good. Oh, good. He's been untimed out. Good, Jake. Welcome back. Do you hate me in your corner right now, or do you still love me? Be honest. Be honest. Am I the ghost of Christmases past? Am I the Grinch? Or what's the name of the guy in what's the name of the guy in uh oh, It's a Wonderful Life who then disappears and it's the whole thing? And Brandy's back too. She says she doesn't hate me. A great success. A great success. A high five. It's a Christmas miracle. Thank you very much. 30-year-old is a great age. Thanks, Helsing. I'm sure making the most of it with my tea and my Santa hat. George Bailey, Colin. Thank you, Uber Co. Shout outs goodbye to every person who is in here live. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas. To Jimmy Nails, who made it for the end. Fuck yeah, Jimmy. To Della Common. And to Glenn Caesar. To Scott Welsh. To Haskell 420. John Bainbridge. BLE 1130. Which I found out way too late was her birthday. Jimmy Nails. Uber Co, Colin Murr, Jason Cruz, Helsing 7747, Haskell 420, to Allison Salomon, Jake Yakavetta, ATH Media, Billy Sarzanek, to Laren McMullen and John Get Bent, Not Rick Zamora, Melissa Byrne, John Perillo, Chris Martinez, Brittany Pack, Acer 5000. I will be back. Lemmy Kilmister. I will be back tomorrow for Christmas at some point. I think early afternoon, but we will see. I'll tweet at you guys. Gavin, Christian Hardesty, right now and later. I told you guys you wouldn't be alone. And so here I am making sure that you guys aren't alone and therefore making it so I'm not alone. I love you guys a lot. Waterminger, is sexual chat out of the question? What, ASL, age, sex, location? I mean, this COVID girl is just not in her sexiest mood. Go figure. But maybe somebody in here could be in a sexy ass mood. You just never know. Zadia Smith. I'm not saying he's in a sexy mood. I'm just continuing with my shout outs. Ryan Payne. All right. On that weird note, love you guys. Merry Christmas Eve, and I'll see you for Christmas. Stay safe, stay sane. Put down the toilet seat and lid. We don't want those buffoons. Make your bed. Don't tremble the Holocaust. Brett Miles Jonathan. Arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. If you're feeling alone tonight, no worries. Me too. It will pass. This too shall pass. Not to just put a lot of quotes in your guys' direction, but sometimes those quotes are real. And tomorrow will be Christmas, and the day after will just be the fucking 26th, which is Kwanzaa. But then the day after that will just be the 27th, which is fucking nothing. And it's just another day. Much love to you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Later. Oh, I guess I should do this one. Ho, 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 ho.